Goldie, 6 weeks into the season, and the Patriots are 4-2, sitting fifth with power points with 67. How would you describe the season to this point?
Well, here at Wayne Hills, 4-2 at this point is a disappointment. But we're certainly in a lot better shape than a lot of other teams in the state, so we can live with it. As far as power points are concerned, we really don't start looking at that towards the till the end of the season. That all has a way of working itself out.
Okay. Obviously, the goal this year is to play in December. What do you think the team has to do to get ourselves there?
Well, we need to go on a little bit of a winning streak. Obviously qualify for the playoffs, which I think we will. And then we have to get hot at the right time. It's not always the best team that wins. It's the team that's playing the best at that time that wins. And, hopefully we'll get healthier by then and we can put together a little bit of a streak.
27 years with basically the same coaching staff. How's the transformation from Olson to Demikoff this year?
Well, it's been smooth. Coach Demikoff was on the staff for about 15 years. He's chosen to keep most of the stuff the same, so the transition has been fine. Really, I think the people who might be having the toughest transition are maybe outside our program, if you know what I mean. There's a lot more naysayers, maybe, but that comes with the territory, I guess.
Finish this statement. The player or players who opened up the most eyes at this point are?
Well, we'll look at it as a positive as opposed to negative. So positives would be kids like Mike Shiner, Kyle Brackett, Justin Hogan, to name a few.
The offense has been tough to come by lately without giving away strategy. Talk about what this team needs to do to get the ball in the end zone.
I'll let you in on a little bit of a secret. High school football is all about how good your offensive line is. So if your offensive line is good, that gives your quarterback more time to throw. It gives your running backs more room to run. So if your offensive line is doing their job, scoring touchdowns is going to become easier. So where we need to improve offensively is in the offensive line, and things will take care of themselves.
Defense has played well at times. What are your thoughts through the 6 games?
Yeah, I definitely think the defense is ahead of the offense at this point. We do have a strong history of playing well defensively, and I think we are playing well defensively this year. Take out our last game. I think we do need to improve in our secondary, but as far as our run defense, that's been very good. We've faced some very good running teams and held them, and if we can just shore up our pass defense, I think we'll be real strong on that side of the ball.
To sum things up, it's never easy to win championships. Wayne Hills has been a model program for many years. Some say that the glory days are behind us. Do Patriot fans need to panic, or are there better days ahead?
No, I think when you set the bar as high as we do here, and you're sitting here, like getting back to our first question, when we're sitting here at 4-2, everybody wants to hit the panic button. The truth of the matter is, most of the teams in the state would love to be 4-2 at this point. You know how many 1-5 teams and 2-4 teams there are in the state? So, sitting here at 4-2, because of the level of what we expect is, I guess, 6-0. Everybody expects to go 12-0 every year, and that's really not in the cards, most years. People don't realize how difficult it is to go 12-0, and they kind of think because we've done it in the past at a pretty good clip, they expect it every year. So expectations are high, and we know that comes with the territory. We're not going to apologize for making those expectations. So I guess at 4-2, we're not fulfilling the expectations. Would I hit the panic button? No. Because, again, I think at 4-2, we're in pretty good shape. If we win our next 2 games, we're going to be sitting at 6-2 and have the 2 seed in our playoff bracket. So, that's not too shabby.
Thanks, Gold. Well, that's it for this week's edition for Gold Bits. For Coach Jon Goldstein, I'm Alyssa LoVerde. As we head back to this break, let's listen in on Coach Demikoff as he gets his troops ready for tonight's game.